Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. So, we are back with our good old Gunpla and Chill. I know I'm going to be pulling the parts close to me, so I might as well just adjust the camera now. And then I'm going to do it again because I can't help fiddle with things. You know how it is. I just can't stop fiddling. Anyhow, welcome back, everybody. We are going to, do some Gunpla and Chill today. We are going to be building the RX-78-5 Gundam G05, the last of the BB team. This is it. This is the final kit to finish off the BB team once and for all. It's been a long time coming. But it's going to be worth it. Because now I literally have my in-game team in Gunpla form. Also, don't mind the Estrella. Sorry about canceling yesterday. I literally was just really tired. I was just really tired after work. I just could not. I just could not. There was no way I'd be able to stream. I was just way too... just too tired. I mean, I'm still a little tired now, but it's not too bad. Let me get the music started for you guys. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Let's get this good old box out of there. Once again, our instruction manual is just the same as the G04's. No actual cover, just right into the instructions. And we have pretty much the exact same sticker, like decal sheet as the G04. Only now it has G05 on it. For the specific ones. Sticker sheet is the exact same. Minus one long green sticker for the gun. But we're adding a big red one. Beam saber's the same, polycap's the same. I'm gonna be building the exact same kit I did before, just in red. I'm not even kidding. Because we got the same amount of runners again. 2 A's. B's. 2 C's. 2 D's. 2 E's. A G. And an H. This thing is huge. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Alright. Now we're literally starting here. I'll get the PNG up. Gee, that looks pretty familiar. It's almost like I built this before, but again, in blue. Alright, let me just do a little more snipping here and there. And then I'll talk about the G05's very brief history. Again, it's got the same history as the G04. Okay, like literally, it has the same history. So, the Gundam G05, just like the G04, was a Gundam in production, or was being worked on during the 1-year war. Trying to make more refinements and improvements on the base RX-78-2 design, the original Gundam. It was decided kind of a little later that they would try to focus it more towards space combat because, well, the war was moving into space, and that's where the latter part of the war was like focused on solely up in space. So they made a lot of improvements, added more verniers on there, so it'd be able to maneuver better in space and everything, and the zero-G gravity. Yeah, zero-G gravity. That's like, I literally just said zero, whatever. Shut up. Just like with the G04, they removed the core block and core fighter system. So there isn't a deployable jet in the middle that the cockpit is actually comprised of entirely. The cockpit is just there, but the extra room allowed them to put a more powerful reactor and cooling system in to compensate for the new reactor. The G05, however, doesn't have nearly as powerful of a reactor or nearly as fine-tuned cooling as the G04. So it has different vents because, well, it just has different vents because it doesn't need to deal with that much more excess heat. Because the G04 was more or less set up to use special weapons, like its big beam launcher that, you know, kind of failed on it. So it was initially made to have that larger reactor. Excuse me. The G05 was its brother unit or sister unit, whatever you want to refer to. But why the hell did I just snipped out the backpack for no reason? But it was mostly there as an escort, there to cover the G04 and, you know, kind of corral enemies in for it to line up that shot a little better. The two machines work the best together. That's why they were made together. Unfortunately, well, the G04 blew up while using its, you know, beam launcher for the first and only time. It was after this the G05 had to work solo on board the Thoroughbred. It got itself equipped with some booster units, the stuff on the shoulder and on the back, so it could maneuver a lot better in space and also, you know, last longer, so it could do more things. That's when it was also equipped with its nice little fancy big weapon, a big old Gatling gun. Because of course it did. Of course it needs a Gatling gun. And then it went through the last bit of the war as is, fighting off one smallish attempt to stop peace. And then that was it. There was nothing more for the G05. It just stopped being a thing. It's probably... no one knows what happened to it after that. It's just kind of like, yeah, it existed. We didn't do anything with it. It's just whatever. It's just gone. Probably just mothballed somewhere for the hell of it. Man, that's it. That's all there is to it. That's it for the brief history of the G05. His only appearance was in the Mobile Suit Gundam side story, Space Beyond the Blaze. That's it. That's all it appeared in. As you know, canonical main story. Any other kind of appearances beyond that, or like just fighting games or stuff like that. Stuff like G-Gen Genesis. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. That's all there. Like I said, it'd be a very quick history. Very quick thing. Yeah. I can't words today. I don't know, I just cannot words today. So we're gonna get this bad boy all snapped together. This is also my unit, by the way. This is mine, the one I use in-game because I like the giant Gatling gun. Oh, nice little Ruby update. She's able to go down the stairs outside without splitting her nails open now, which is good. So she can get into the backyard again, finally. She still needs help getting back up the stairs, though. But hey, it's an improvement. It's a definite improvement over where she was, you know, just about a month or so ago. There we go. Gotta find out if my theory was right about the chest vents here. So far, all of this stuff is the exact same as the G04. Just the red parts are blue. Gonna have to step away for a little bit just to give Ruby her next round of meds. And hey, I was right. They aren't covering up both this time. It's just there. They just surround it so both vents are there this time, unlike on the ore, where they covered one of them up. I'm feeling Ruby might have to go outside again. Because of course she would. Of course she would, right when I start doing this. Couldn't even let me get 20 minutes in. Well, I mean, she went pee outside earlier before I started. So maybe now she's got to do the other thing? Or she's just lonely. You know, I am right down here. Yeah, it is upstairs as well. Answer that later. Making the head. Camera feels off center again. Always feels off centered. Okay. Let's go with the head camera here. And yes, I also have the G04 still here at my desk, so I can do an actual physical comparison right away once I'm done. I do like how we can plug in the vents on the head as a separate piece. That is something I definitely want to see more of in other kits. As small as they are and as annoying as these pieces actually are to take out and put in, they're still very nice. They're very good. They help with that color separation just a little bit more. And most of the times when kits have something like that, they just... it's either try to put crappy stickers on it, or nothing at all. Just leave it. And if you want it to, you know, whatever the correct color, paint it. Stickers here. Cool. Oh, gotta give it its muzzle. No Gundam would be complete without its face muzzle. Whether it has the vents on it or not, it still needs a muzzle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let her out soon again. Okay. Before I stick that on fully, I have to do it. You guys know I do. I've gotta get the mouth vents. So, lazy bastard way. Yeah, I gotta let her out. I heard her whine a little too much in a short amount, so I'll get at least the face into here. Then I'll take a quick little, you know, break here just so she can go outside. Okay. There, we got the face in there. Let me try to... not much, but it's there. Alright, I will be right back while I take care of her, so yeah. BRB! Alright, I am back. Yeah, she didn't want to do anything outside other than eat snow. Of course. But I gave her her pills now. Well, her pill. So hopefully that'll kind of kick in. And she'll relax a bit. I mean, it's just a anti-inflammatory. I need to learn to put my phone on silent while I stream. I really do. Oh my god. What is... Oh, I gotta work on the schedule for next week. 'Cause of course I do. Maybe this time I won't forget. Like I did with this week. Oh man, I'm bad at that. There we go. Head is done. Oh, wait. I forgot the head camera on the back. Forgot about that. Forgot it has another camera. Awesome. So let's pop that bad boy on. And there we are. Head and torso. Now we gotta make the arms. Which actually were really good. If I remember correctly. Yeah, from the G04, actually some really good articulation in them. I just have to know how to get the most out of it. I'm very bad when it comes to posing stuff. Usually when I gotta have their arms like to hold, like a two-handed hold on something, I always have an issue with it. It's not the kit's fault, it's me. I don't know how to properly manipulate it and maneuver it all. I think after how many years of me doing this, I'd know what to do, but no. No, I don't. I'm still bad. Still bad at it. Oh well. I rock more of the one-handed poses or two different things in their hand kind of thing. Those I do a little better at. So I was like almost gonna buy the Battlefront Classic thing, Classic Complete Edition, whatever the hell it's called. The thing where they're re-releasing the original Battlefront 1 and 2 together. I was almost gonna buy that and play it at some point. but apparently it's not going very well. Like, at all. On launch day, about, I think it said it was about 1,000 or 10,000 people were on to try and play. But the multiplayer servers, there were only 3 of them set for 64 players each. So that's like maybe 200 people were actually able to play the game. So there's a lot of negative reviews. Also, there's just a lot of bad things. A lot of technical glitches, graphical glitches, and just bad things all around. Also, for whatever reason, the game is like so many gigs. Let's see, a Discord I was in was talking about it. What did they say? 60 gigs. The original 2 games on their own, separately on Steam, are about 11 gigs in total. What the fuck? Seriously. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened with the Battlefront like things, the Battlefront collection there. Like, damn. That's just terrible. Holy hell. Way to build hype and then just absolutely ruin it. I mean, they are just basically, I think it's just remasters of the original games, which, I mean, they're good. Especially Battlefront 2, but still. They're very old. They're still very old games. I mean, they came out when the prequel trilogy was coming out. And I mean, that is a long time ago. Like 20 years. Yeesh. I was in elementary school when those movies were coming out. My God. I remember seeing 2 of them in theaters, and 1 of them in a hotel room. After a wedding. And then I had a bootleg copy of episode 3 that I still have, actually. Hilariously enough. Straight up a bootleg copy. It works fine. Some of the sounds aren't there for whatever reason. I remember one specific point in the movie, there's just no real proper lightsaber activation sounds. You don't get the psh part, you just get the movement. But then after that, it's fine. I do own the movies on DVD, Blu-ray though. So, you know, I do own official ones. I mean, I own 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 all on VHS. Yes, I'm that old. I mean, we all know I'm that old. I'm not shy about hiding it. those streams, because that's just not a thing I do. Not supposed to do. I won't go into the stream and say, I'm like 31. No. I'll just make, vague things about it, because you're not really supposed to talk about age here on Twitch. Just for, like a safety concerns and everything. But I mean, it's my channel, I will say how old I am, because that's just my channel. Okay, I remember VHS tapes and players. I have a VHS rewinder still. For the few VHS tapes we still have. I remember DVD being this new thing, and me not knowing that DVDs didn't save your place if you stopped them and pulled them out. I thought they did. I mean, I was equating it to a VHS, because that's what I grew up with, and what I was used to. I remember going to Blockbuster and renting everything. Rent movies for the weekend. Especially if you're going out to our trailer. It's like, okay, rent a movie for the weekend. And then on our way back home, we would drop it off down the slot. I do miss that era of, being able to go to a place and rent a movie or a game. I miss that. But its time has come and passed. Couldn't exactly survive in this day and age, especially with streaming. I mean, Blockbuster shot themselves in the damn foot. Not buying Netflix. If they had bought Netflix back then, they'd probably still be around. I mean, there is the one in America still, the one physical Blockbuster store. But I mean, it's one. It's just one store. It's not the continent-spanning franchise it used to be. The bygone era. But, oh well. And just look back fondly at it. Let me guess. Yep. There we go. The pause is just a little too long, and that's when you know. God, my phone just stop. Go. There's an arm. Not the shoulder, though. I gotta build the shoulder after. I gotta do the normal mode and then the booster one. I'd always do those separate. work is actually kind of today. Changing around where things on the shelf go. I mean, I've been doing that for the past 2 days already. Yesterday wasn't too bad. It was one kind of annoying thing, just because a lot of stuff was swapping locations. Like 3 4-foot sections were basically just having all their stuff kind of swap around a bit. So, I mean, not hard, just a little annoying. Today, though, was both hard and annoying, unfortunately. It just had to be hard and annoying. Product is mostly just swapping around on the shelf again. But now it's 6 4-foot sections. I got through 2 of them. And that took me, like, oh god, easily over 2 hours, and that was with minimal help from someone else. Because they came very late to help. So, once I get in tomorrow morning, I gotta finish that off. However long it takes me. Which it is what it is. Again, it's not hard, it's just annoying. It's just annoying to have to do. Especially when people still go up and down those aisles and are reaching around you to grab things. Or literally taking them out of your hands. It's like, holy shit. Working retail and having the complaints everyone who's worked retail has ever had. People are annoying. Gotta get through a few more days, and then I get a day off, then work a few more days, and I get my weekend off again. It'll be my weekend off in the rotation. I also get paid tomorrow, which is awesome. I gotta love that. I get paid on the weekend I work. Not the weekend I'm off. That was just unintentional how that happened. I just happen to have the rotation that has our pay on the off weekend. I mean the on weekend, you know what I mean. So it's like, yay, lucky me, I get money, but I can't go anywhere to spend it yet. It's going a little quicker, I think, than last time. I'm already on the arms of the first hour in. I think it took me a little longer. I'll have to look back at the G04 VOD. probably feels quicker just because Ruby isn't interrupting nearly as much. Go outside, which is good, and she's relaxing. I put the TV on up there for, you know, on low, so she at least gets a little more noise up there, so she's not completely, like, you know, just kind of alone. She'll be okay. I'll check up on her in a bit. Let's see how long this stuff takes me. I've got an ear open for, like I did have the last little bit. There we go. The other arm. Now to do the shoulders. Got these new electronic tags for showing prices and stuff. And yeah, they make it a lot easier for us to do, like, you know, actual changing prices and stuff on them. But they're a pain to get out of little rails sometimes. Like, I mean, a literal pain. Sometimes they'll snap out easy, other times they've really got to put a lot of pressure, and trying to force plastic to flex even just a little bit, even slightly rubberized plastic, doesn't want to go half the time. It hurts a lot. So I'll take one of the arms, just to put it in there. Because thankfully the boosters just literally slide over it. So make the other shoulder now. And then I'll make the booster part that goes over it. Excuse me. Yeah, needless to say, pushing on the plastic here, it's not super comfortable today because of all the tags I've been having to try to move and pull out. Excuse me. Other arm. There, we got the top half of the G05 with its normal shoulders. But we don't want the normal shoulders. We want the booster ones. Yeah, it's real fun to constantly adjust that focus now. Now that I know I can do it, I can focus the freaking, actually make the camera focus where I want it to focus. It's actually been great, honestly. It has been great. Off the arms. So legs are next. piece, then the backpack, and then the weapons. Did I snip out the correct pieces? I did not. I did it again. Go me. The Barbarian is dumb. He doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, I can just put these together and I can slide on that one other piece, that's right. Ugh. This one. I love how much bigger the shoulder gets. It doesn't look as incomplete. I mean, the regular shoulders are like, okay, I can see where the original RX-78 shoulder is, but now it's got a random hook attached to it. That just looks awkward. It's like, yeah, now it just feels incomplete because you added this hook. Right here, yeah. got both shoulders now. So now that we're done with that, we move on to the feet. My God, I need to put my phone on silent. Because of course I do, of course I do, of course, of course, of course. So, gotta make his little tootsies. Of course, I gotta make 2 of them. And we gotta add a little gray sticker to the foot. Because of course we do. Oh, so after I built the G04, I realized I had never snipped a part out. I don't know if I did that on camera or not. Yeah, I realized I didn't snip a part out, that being the attachment so it could hold its beam launcher on its back. You know, stored. Yeah, it just totally... I totally glossed over it. So, yeah, after I did that, after I took those initial photos of it holding the beam launcher, I then took a photo of it having it just docked and holding its beam rifle, and, well, I kind of kept it in that pose, because it actually turned out really good in that pose. Like, it looks so good. I just can't get over how good it looks just as is like that. I then later went over with some marker just to fill in the, you know, like where all the verniers and thrusters are, stuff like that. My usual, and it just looks that much better. That's one tootsie. Now for another one. Unfortunately, this one also has the little V on its crotch I gotta put a sticker on. I gotta put a sticker on part of, what is it? The beam rifle sights, which, I mean, that's nothing, really. And there's 2 more that I can't remember where they go. Did I put the wrong... I think I put the wrong sticker on his foot. Did I put the wrong sticker on your foot? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, I put the right one. Oh, okay, I know. Okay, bottom of the legs. Duh. Look at that, Baron panicking. What else is new? What absolute else is new? Baron panicking about putting his stuff in the wrong place. Oh, man. Yeah, we also still have the giant-ass sticker for... 2 giant-ass stickers for his shield. And the, details for the sides of the shield. So, yeah, a little annoying, but, I mean, it does look so good in the end, though. Like, I can't deny it. Even though nowadays they can't, they would definitely try to make that color separated. It actually does look pretty good with the stickers. I will say. I will give it credit. Okay. Almost done feet. And then we move on to making the specific leg. Feet made. It's got its little feet. Now to make its right leg first. Okay. This actually wasn't too bad when I had to do it with the 4. It's actually relatively painless compared to other legs I've done before. They're just a literal pain in the ass. Yeah, quite the difference from the seed kits we did leading up to this, huh? Like the Blitz and the Aegis, with how simple their legs and arms and everything were. That's what decades of, engineering does. Sure, it's a lot more parts, a lot more complicated or complex, but it ends up being a sturdier kit in the end. A lot better movement, posability, and fun. Oh, man. I doubt I'll actually sleep tonight. I'll probably end up going to bed late, just like last night, and pay for it in the morning, like I did this morning. The downfall of still wanting to be nocturnal. I went so many years essentially being nocturnal because of work. And now I have literally like the opposite of that again. And it's just ruining me. And it's not even good enough for me to take my bike out yet. Like, I mean, the weather is nice right now, but we've got more below zero temps and stuff coming very shortly. So it's like, I can't even, like, take my bike anywhere. I can't pull that out, get it set up again. So I can at least have an easier time getting in and out of work. So if I have to stay up, if I do stay up late, I can still get myself in the morning, no problem. I could be that little bit slower, but no, we still got snow and ice and all that fun jazz coming. So not yet. Although I really do need to replace my battery on my bike because it does not hold a charge to save its life anymore. I mean, I need to do a lot of work on that bike in general. But there isn't a repair shop in town for that kind of thing, sadly, not like my old town. So I'm gonna have to, like, either try to find a place that'll come and pick it up, but it'll cost me a lot just for transport for them to, you know, actually do it. Or ask somebody and pay them to take me to said place to drop the bike off. Or I can do the thing I'm sort of kind of planning to do, and that is order the parts myself and just fix it all up myself, which I should be able to do. The battery thing is no problem. It's just follow the diagram of how to set it up, or at the very least, look at how it is when I put it, out, take out the old ones. So when I put the new ones in, I just hook it up the exact same way. Stuff like the brakes and tires and like that, I'd probably run into a lot of trouble. Not a lot, but some trouble. But it shouldn't be too bad. Plus, this is mostly just a holdover until I eventually get my license again, like full license. It's gonna be like, I think after the summer, around the summer, I can attempt to take the road test. Which I'll always be nervous about doing. But it's a lot more laid back here, just in general. Like, the roads aren't as much of a clusterfuck as where I used to live and always had to take the test. It's a lot simpler, shorter, and presumably a lot easier. Plus, I mean, I have technically been on the road for many years thanks to my bike. So I'm at least used to being, sharing the road with other vehicles, especially vehicles that are a lot bigger than me, with a lot more safety devices. So confidence of actually being on the road is up. I just run into I get nervous. I get anxiety from being tested like that. They're just sitting in there judging me, seeing how well I do. That always gets to me. And that's where I'm going to start making fuck-ups. But I'll be positive. I mean, I passed the actual, first part of my, driving test, the whole written part, really damn well. I did that, like, pretty good and pretty quick. So, yeah. potential's there. I could definitely do it again. I could definitely get it. If I can get it, I'll be like so ecstatic, guys. Like, you have no idea. Like, I will be like jumping for joy if I hear the words, "Alright, you passed." You know, it's like, alright, congrats. Come in, we'll fill out the rest of the paperwork and get you your temp G2 license. So you wait for your new G2 license to appear in the mail, and then a year later, you can do the highway test to get your full G. And if I can get my full G, you guys have no idea how actually happy I will be. I'll be able to drive myself around places in an actual car. I can go places on my own a lot easier. I could very easily go to a grocery store without having to like worry about taking a bus or my bike or worrying about what's the weather like outside. Do I need to, wear full coat and everything? No, I wouldn't. I'd still wear a coat, but you know what I mean. It's stuff like that. I want to get it. I need to get it. Well, the town is small, and I don't want to be stuck here. I want to be able to go places. Like, I'd love to be able to drive back to my hometown just to visit friends and family. Okay, we're almost done the first full leg. If I get my G2, I can at least start looking into maybe potentially getting myself a car. Something, I don't know what kind of car I would get, just something that would be mine, that I could drive around, get put under insurance for, do all that stuff. It's like, that is mine. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. If I get ahead of myself and start thinking too much about, what I will be able to do, I'm not going to be able to actually pass and do it. I gotta think of the now still. There we go. Leg. Good old leg. Now to build the next leg. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Very tired. I'll be staying awake though. Gots to stay awake. One second, guys. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry about that. Thought I had heard something. But I was wrong. Thankfully. Glad I used that as an opportunity to go to the bathroom and check up on Ruby. So, not wasted. Not wasted at all. Plus, I had to move around a little bit, getting a little stiff. Ooh. Not a pretty cough. I hope I'm not gonna be getting sick anytime soon. I hope. But I don't know, man. It could happen. I could get sick. Not so fun tickle happening in the back of my throat. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Don't have an empty runner yet, but we are close. We're very, very close to having an empty runner. We got a few that have one part left on them. And those will actually be coming up pretty shortly. Some of it's for the waist, and yeah. I got the waist pieces sitting on them. They're just waiting to be used. There you go. Awesome. I'm putting it in backwards, that's why. Duh. No wonder it's not going in. Just throw this on here now. And I get that sticker on the bottom of its, just above the ankle, whatever you want to call it. A good chunk of these are literally just waiting for the waist to get built. And then they'll just be empty. There we go. Get the polycaps. Those will also be used up during the waste. There we go. 2 legs. Leg. Now the waist. Yeah, this one's actually going a little faster than the G04 did. I think by virtue of not having to take as many breaks to take care of Ruby. Also, I wasn't late like last time as well. That certainly didn't help. I think I was late last time. Probably. Knowing me, I was probably late. There we go. Hey, Arctic Gazer, how's it going? How's the G05 build going? Going good. Better than the G04s. Somehow. Feels easier and quicker. Right, big old back skirt. Yeah, we're flying through this thing today. There you go. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hope you're doing well today. Probably because G05 is a red G04. I mean, the minute you paint something red, it's going to be 3 times faster. Like, that's just Gundam law. Anything red is 3 times faster than the standard model. Difference the weapon loadout? Yeah, true. Even then, it's just swapping out one weapon for another. Instead of a beam launcher, I got a beam minigun. Which I think is the better weapon, the superior weapon, but I'm biased because I like more DACA. Doesn't like, you know, just a never-ending hail of bullets. Well, the enemy, that's who, but we don't have to worry about them. They don't matter in this case. That's fair, yeah. There we go, our first empty runner. So waiting on that. I knew that was going to happen with this. in there, so... Oh, gotta commit. Oh, well. It's just the stupid crotch V. Whatever the hell it is, I don't know. I don't know. They really need to make more of these just apart. Like on the entry grade RX-78 too. Yeah, actually went on pretty good. Okay. Pretty good with that. Okay, so grab that, grab this, and in. You know, I'm gonna throw these on now, so I don't gotta try to move the side skirts out of the way. We've got legs. We've got legs. Do you have the HD Full Armor 7th? I do. I do indeed have the Full Armor 7th. That was one of the earlier-ish ones of my in-game team I got, I think. At this point, I have the RX-78 2 through 7. 2 through 7 I have now. Add on the heavy, full armor, and Alex. And Pixie. Fred Reaper's Pixie, specifically. I'm like semi a little sad the Full Armor 7th isn't like just a Gundam 7th with add-on parts to make it the full armor. Like I could jettison those, but no, but it is what it is. It would 100% be hindered because it's still an earlier high grade. If that motherfucker is if that motherfucker had add-on armor like the I think is around the same time, the frickin' Duel from Seed. I love the Duel, like 100%. I absolutely love the Duel Gundam. But its high grade suck. It kind of sucks. Especially when you throw the Assault Shroud on top, you like lose so much articulation. You're missing the G3 and the Pixie? No? A little dust on it. Kind of dusty here, but... You can't go wrong with a Fred Reaper Pixie. You can't go wrong at all. This thing looks great, honestly. I like it. I like it in these more than the standard Pixie colors. 'Cause, I mean, if I had it with the standard Pixie colors, a lot of them would look pretty much the same. The exact same blue, white, and yellow color scheme. It stands out more with the Fred Reaper version. You make a good point, though. Bandai could just make a normal version of it. They could. They could just make a normal version of the 7. Just make it P Bandai, as usual. Oh, then again, they could just go the route of making just a revive of the full armor 7th, but have it so it does have it can take the armor off and be a regular 7. They've proved they can do it, having armor add-ons without hindering articulation. I mean, look at the Full Armor Gundam. That thing has a full Origin RX-78-2 hiding underneath it. I could take all that armor off and it would just be a green version of it. I had to build a green version of the RX-78-2 to build the full armor. It comes with everything other than a point for the shield to attach to. That's the only thing it like really doesn't have, and the standard beam rifle. Doesn't have the standard beam rifle, or the actual connector point for its shield. But it has everything else. It even has the beam sabers. And the backpack for the beam sabers, which you have to take off to do the full armor. Is this for MG or HG? HG. Got it here as well. The high-grade Origin full armor Gundam. There is a whole RX-78-2 Origin version underneath this. I can take it all off. Like, see? I can just take it all off and it doesn't lose the articulation. Now to kind of get it back. Alright. That one forgot about it. Well, it was an exclusive that just kind of came out of nowhere. And of course it had to be on the Origin line too. The Origin. Which, I mean, they're very good, articulated, well put together kits. I'll give them that. We are basically finally getting all these other RX variants through the Origin line. Confusing it with the RX-78F00 high mobility type. Oh, what the hell is this? I've never seen this one before. Oh, it's like a full armor variant of the... Well, not really full armor. It's a high mobility variant. Okay, of the Yokohama Gundam that's there. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I like how the movable statue has a variant. It has its own variant now. That's pretty cool. Bandai loves the double beam rifle mounted to a forearm. They really like that. So I'm not surprised you confuse it with it. Where was I? Right, building the breast, the last side skirt. Yep, we're giving MSVs for statue Gundams now. Well, I mean, we did, looking at the fucking, new Gundam with its single long-range funnel. God, that is just hilarious, honestly. I still laugh at that. Here's the new Gundam, but it's like... Now it's got a blue chest, rainbow unicorn Amuro symbol, and instead of it's 5 or 6 fin funnels, it now has one giant fucking one. It's like an over-the-shoulder cannon. Hey Nichols, how's it going? Though at least, I mean, there's both a practical, there's an actual practical reason for the giant ass funnel. They're prone to how many earthquakes there in Japan? You can't have something super, you know, asymmetrical like that with a wing just chilling out there. That thing would fall and hurt God knows how many people and cause who knows damage. So just having one big-ass funnel that connects directly to the ground as an added support, yeah, that works. Going well. Just finished getting a bit of exercise. Nice. My day was good-ish. Just annoying thing at work, having to move stock around on the shelf. Basically swapping where product goes on 6 sections between each other. It's annoying, but it's not too bad. Just very, very time consuming. Okay, let's. Oh. There we go. We got the main body. But I need to give it a backpack. I'm sorry, a Gundam without a backpack just looks weird because it's just so flat. Good thing I cut that out earlier by accident. Here we are. This is the last of the BB team kits. This is it. This is all. My final one. And I will have the whole team. We will be assembled in our full glory. Damn straight. Of course, I had to save mine for last. Because of course. I had to build up all my friends first. And then I gotta start trying to take a bunch of pictures with everyone together and with maybe in different, teams of 2 or 3. Because I know I want to get a shot of all the ones that have cannons over their shoulder together. Because I just have to. They all have cannons over their shoulder. I gotta get them into a firing line. Sounds like an awesome idea. Definitely does. I already know the hardest one out of all of them to actually pose is going to be the Gundam Alex. That one's going to be the absolute hardest to pose by virtue of it being the oldest kit of the group. Literally being the oldest, and with the Chobum armor on, which is, kind of what I have it is in-game, yeah, I just limited its movement even more. I made the brick even more of a brick. In the hole. go in there. Oh, God. That was a bit of a struggle to get that in. Runner. That can go. It just had to. There we go. That's Jamie. Put it on right now. Dinky ass little normal backpack with the obvious pegs for the fuel tanks to go into. I don't know why they made it like that. Well, I know why they made it, because they had to. They had to have some way. It's better than just making a separate backpack piece that has no pegs. Because I highly doubt a lot of people are going to have this in the normal form. They're going to have it in the booster one. Because it's just a more complete kit. You're using all of the plastic. I also like when I can throw, like, everything I can onto a kit. Like, if it comes with a lot of weapons and I can put all the weapons onto the kit, even just as storage, I love it. Sadly, Bandai is a small indie company. I need to be very, very, you know, thoughtful of that. They're just a small indie company. I can't expect the world from them. Also, I think they were reused from the Pale Rider space type. Maybe. I have to look up which kit came first. Maybe. Could be. I would need to check the runner. Well, I can't read Japanese, but It's got the same stuff on here as on the minigun, but maybe the space type probably came with it. Does the space type have a minigun? Because if the Pale Rider space type has the minigun, then yeah, it might be the same. Let's. Oh, headset's dying. It's actually quite possible. This is only listed as 4. It does? Okay. Yeah, I think literally runners G and H come from the space type. The Pale Rider space type, then. Because they just have, the writing on it in here doesn't match the stuff for the frame parts of the G04 or 5. It literally, like, the white parts and even this gray part here have, I see, you know, Japanese writing and then 4. Clearly this is for the G04. I bet if I check the red ones, it'll say the same thing, but have a 5 on it. Nope, it has a 4. This is literally just... this is literally just a part variant of the G04. I love that. Literally, that's all this is. Which, I mean, in the universe, it really is. Alright, let's just snip out the beam saber blades to get them out of the way. Okay. Next up is the rifle. Oh yeah, well the Pale Riders are like variants of the 4 and 5. That's right. Well, just in Gunpla terms, they're variants of it. Okay. It's funny how that works. I mean, just like with the Gundam Mark III in high grade form. God, that history is crazy. So going by actual stuff, the Gundam Mark III has a Gunpla variant, an anime Gunpla variant of the Tertium Gundam, which itself has a variant called the Seltsum Gundam, but in Gunpla form, actual physical Gunpla form, we got the Seltsum first, then a variant in the Tertium, and then that got a variant into the fucking Mark III. They just went backwards. I mean, we knew from the Seltsum we were going to get a Gundam Mark III in Gunpla form, because they have the runners labeled as, you know, Gundam Mark III. Which is why there's still always hope that we'll get a revive of the Aegis Gundam. Kind of TLDR Pale Rider has elements of multiple... Yeah, that I knew. He's got elements of the Blue Destinies. Now, that Hades system is not something you want to fuck with. I mean, you can if you like memory loss. Too much in the Pale Rider stuff, because we're going to be seeing that suit and a few other things in G Generation Genesis fairly soon. Pretty sure that's the next storyline we go through. Yeah, Missing Link's the next storyline. We just finished off Space Beyond the Blaze. That's fine if it's off center. That's just gonna be in there. It'll stick in better once I get the other half. Okay, so that means they share, the Pale Rider shares a beam rifle with the 04 and 05. That's cool. I wonder, G-Gen Genesis game will follow the manga story or the video game story? Good question. Not 100% sure. I'll find out, though. It might just follow the game stuff, so I don't think we'll get a Pale Rider variant that has, you know, dual Naginatas and missiles strapped to its legs. I think we'll just literally have the space type and the ground type. That's it. That's all. Alright, we got the wonderful, wonderful beam rifle. Honestly, I didn't point it out when we built the G04, but this has a much more imposing look than the original Gundam's beam rifle. It's a lot longer and a little more pointy. It really does have, it has a little more of a, again, intimidating look. I like that. Okay, gotta build the hand. Maybe it'll be a secret unlock. Looking at all the silhouettes of... Oh, of course I dropped that one. Oy, are you kidding me? Well, I'm not gonna go and look for it right now. I'm just going to use the other hand. I'll look for that one later. The second hand, the second trigger hand. Just to make this go by a little faster. Hey, Victor, things are going good. How are you? Nice kid. Thank you, thank you. It's been going along pretty good today. I'll just build the hand right now. I won't put a gun in its hand yet. I'll just get it built up and finished off. And then I'll worry about maneuvering the Gatling gun into its hand afterward, after it's built up. There we go. We got our trigger hand. Literally just a trigger finger. Or a scratching chin, if you really want to get creative. Next is the shield. Empty runner. I'll use all those stickers on it. A lot easier than the ores. Looks not bad so far. Now the sides of it. Speaking of the damn Pale Rider, of course Bandai was gonna go and design, you know, 3 other ones to have, you know, all the horsemen of the apocalypse. Get our Red Rider, our White Rider, and our Black Rider. So we have all of them. We have death, pestilence, war, and famine. It was a nice touch, giving them all different, you know, power-up systems. Pale Rider getting the Hades system. Red Rider getting the Ares system. Nose is about to sneeze. Ooh. I believe the White Rider has the Zeus system? I could be wrong about that. Thank you, thank you. And then the Black Rider has the Themis system or something? Well, they all have a different system. All named for Greek deities, if I'm right. Oh yeah, the sticker sheet for all of them were gold. Anyway. Almost there to the main attraction. Almost. Just gotta get all the other little tiny bits and pieces done first. Where's my... there it is. Red Rider got the most development in the manga series, while White and Black Rider got shafted in Code Fairy. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. It got relegated to a side game of a spin-off side game of an online multiplayer game. Weird thing to do, but, you know, alright. Ow. Okay, check that out in a minute. Okay. Nose. I still need to buy that and play through it just because I want to play through it. Seems like it'll at least be a quick thing. It might be semi-enjoyable. Gundam now has its shield, which looks actually really good. Though the blue pops more on the G04. But I mean, that's just how it is. Yeah, story's fun to play? Okay, good. I probably will get it at some point. Alright, now for the thing you've all been waiting for. The minigun. Well, it's less of a minigun, because it's, you know, the size of a giant robot. It's been scaled up. So this is far from being mini. So if I put this on here. Oh, right, like that, okay. Let me see. Oh, hey, Redimus, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for the follow. Ooh, nose. Yeah, hope your day is going well. Always looking for builder friends? No, we're out there. We are out there. You going good? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Just building up the G05. Nearly done, actually. Just making the Gatling gun. It's a handsome mobile suit. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Mobile suit with a minigun can't go wrong. Okay. Wow, just oh crap. So much is going into just the minigun itself. Gatling goodness on there. And it just plugs in, of course. And I'm adding even more. Oh my god. So much is just going into one thing on here. Also interesting, I just noticed it now. The runner here has bits in white that go for the barrel, but as we kind of figured, this came from the space type kit, so this was its own thing. It's just on the D runner, they added the barrel and everything from the minigun. So I mean, if I really wanted to, I could make this minigun in all white. It would look like absolute ass, but oh well. Hey, Ruka, how's it going? So, well, there's the minigun. Now we gotta get it its ammo, which is going to be a lot. Is that P Bandai? Yep, this is a P Bandai kit that I did not get off of the P Bandai website. I got it technically pre-owned. No, it is pre-owned, but it was unopened entirely. It was just resold. Because there's no way I'm actually gonna order this stuff actual P Bandai. I thought Baron had boobs, but it was a t-shirt print. Hey Tenpa, how's it going? Yeah, no, it's a t-shirt print of VTuber I watch, Strella Aritas, from her first merch drop. But maybe I have boobs, maybe I have man boobs, because I'm a fat ass. I love so many P Bandai things. I do like a lot of the P Bandai kits they have, and I have ordered quite a bit of them. Red Reaper's Pixie, Mudrock, or Mad Rock, however you want to call it, Full Armor, Heavy. And I've had a few others. Plutone Gundam, Geminis 01, the Narrative B-Packs. Mudrock was a fun one. I like it. I like how it is a marriage between just the Gundam and the gun cannon. Sure, in-universe was pretty much a failure, but I still like the Mudrock. Mudrock, Mad Rock. When I first saw it in Gundam Versus, the name listed, I was just reading it quick and thought for the longest time it was the Murdoch. Ah, yes, Gundam Murdoch. Then I actually read it because it was in a video. Someone talking about it for GBO2. I was like, wait, it's the Mad Rock? The Mud Rock? I thought it was the Murdoch. How I got Murdoch, I don't know. I don't know how I got the Murdoch. My favorite TV show is Murdoch. When I go to my shelf, I always read it as that. Okay, so I'm not the only one. God, I'm not the only one. Considering all the Gundam names we have had so far, it would not be out of place. True. So true. I gotta be careful with this. I don't flex it too much and it just snaps on me. I've had stuff like that happen before. Okay, it looks like I gotta take the backpack off. Easier said than done. There we go. Alright, so we do that. Okay, so same deal as the G04. This goes behind the backpack. No, it doesn't affect it. Good. I think that's it for this, because all that's left is the white Gatling pieces. Doesn't look like I'm using this one at all. It's also empty. Oh yeah, that's got leftover parts for the beam launcher from the G04, so that's gone. God, I hate that. I kind of hate that about this, honestly. How it's flexing like that. Yeah. This is lo-fi of just communication. I've got a very, very short playlist that's been on loop of this stuff. I've got lo-fi of just communication, Unicorn's main theme that goes off. I think it's literally just called Unicorn. The main theme from Char's Counterattack, Witch from Mercury's first OP, and Iron-Blooded Orphan's first OP. Looks like I'm doing it wrong. Of course I am. Let go. Let go. Oh, how the hell? Ah, saw that happening. this is awkward. I've gotta... This is awkward to do. So, yeah, plug that in there, and then I gotta, like... Gotta, like, flip it around like this according to the instructions. I have nothing good to say about any bullet belt on any kit I've ever had. Yeah, this one's not really working well for me. I'll say that much. Wow, this does not want to cooperate. What the hell am I doing wrong here? Oh, maybe like this. Or not? What the hell?
Reinforcements approaching. Reinforcements approaching.
Katie! Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Let me do the shout out here. Do the me shout out. And then the Twitch shout out. And boom. There we go. Alright. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am Baron Bananas, a variety flesh tuber streamer. I play, as a variety streamer implies, I play a wide variety of things. Visual novels, RPGs, sometimes shooters, sometimes I will build kits on stream like I am doing right now. Yeah, how's it going, Katie? Thank you for the raid. How was Final Fantasy? Okay, wow, this is... There's literally no way for this to connect. There's no way for this to connect like the instructions wants it to. It wants it to connect from behind, but it can't reach. It literally cannot reach the... Oh. So frustrating, I'm not good at Fort Condor. That's a mini... That's like a mini game of some kind, right? I've never actually played Final Fantasy VII, so the actual gameplay stuff, I don't know fully. Wow, this is ridiculous. It's literally asking me to do, like, the impossible here. So somehow sneak it down through... Oh, maybe. Nope, that just made that come off entirely. Wow. Wow. Just... impossible to connect minigun. I can't get it to connect. It's too far. It's literally too far. You can't clip in. I'm probably just being dumb. It's okay, it's just a mini game that takes strategy. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get to the more fun and exciting parts later. Like all the dating. I know there's that much in it. That much I know of. The internet has spoiled me enough that there's still the date nights. Oh, there we go, it's in. Wow, that is... Wow. That is, like, really pulling on it. That is not holding on there straight at all. Wow. I don't like this chain gun going on here. I don't like the belt. The bullet belt is not great. It was... Oof. That was in the OG too? Yeah, I know it's in the OG. So I think it was, at least the one date was just kind of a goof, which is probably still going to be a goof in this one, but whatever. Maybe they'll make it more serious. We'll see what they decide. Things could, like, snap any minute. But, that's, there we go, that's it. That's the Gundam G05, all snapped together. Let me just make it more focused on it. I find a good spot to hold it. All done up, shield, big old Gatling gun. So, yeah, he came at like kind of the perfect time there. He just finished it off. Now let me try to get it in its hand. This ain't gonna go well, I'll tell you that right now. I'm probably gonna keep it in its hand just because I really don't like how much that chain is flexing. I really don't like how much the chain is flexing. It's literally like a segment or two short. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. I have to make this thing flex so much. Just to get it around the arm. Oh. Let me see if I can get it at least in there to briefly show you guys. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. Nah. Come on. You literally go on straight, and then when I try to actually plug you in, you decide to go crooked. You know what? This one looks like it could slide. It looks like it could slide on, so I'm just gonna cheat it. I'm gonna cheat it. I can't cheat it. Okay, you know what? Taking it off the chain so it's a little easier to manage. The one I was actually kind of like the most... It holds in there fine on its own. Oh. Bandai. Why? Why do you do this to me? I know you're a totally small, independent company, but come on. It shouldn't be this hard. There we go. Okay. In we go. Oh, the actual hard part. Okay. Oh. Oh, now I'm... Oh, man. What's making this difficult, literally, is the stupid chain. Because it doesn't want to flex. And I don't want to flex it much, otherwise it could just snap. And then I'm stuck with a broken chain on a minigun. There needs to be a better way for them to have done this. There's so much pressure on here, I can't even get him to hold it straight. It immediately is going to just start trying to bend back. Oh, God. Once I get this hand on here, it's probably not going to... Yeah, just touching it makes this thing pop right out of his hand. Wow. So, I'm going to have to fiddle with that for a while. I am going to put it on in a way that isn't going to flex the ever-loving crap out of this thing. Even then, I'm having difficulty putting it in. Good enough. That's better. I will just put his beam rifle in his hand instead. See how quickly I gave up? Don't expect many photos with me having this chain gun in his hand with the chain. I'm probably going to unplug it from one end and try to strategically hide it. It does not even this hand wants to cooperate. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually kind of really hate hands that you gotta sandwich together around a beam rifle handle. They're really annoying, finicky, and like to pop off at the worst moment. There. See? It just popped open again. I can't win. Yeah, watch Baron fail to put a hand together for, 20 minutes. I hate these hands so much. I hate these hands just so much. This is what everyone came here to see, right? This is what everyone came to see? Watch a grown man fail to put a hand together? And now his arm just decided to come off. And now I just dropped that piece as well. Oh, nothing is going right today. Alright, I'm gonna just snip out the other hand piece that is here. I can't win today. I can't win. That's such a mood. Yeah. I just cannot win. Oh, I think part of the problem was I'm using two different hand. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. We got it. It's got it. It's got it. There. He's got his beam rifle in his hand now. That's good. Beam rifle in hand, minigun in the back. There. There it is. So now I gotta search for an entire hand underneath my desk, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh no. Oh no, why did I fuck with the game? No! Hold on. Okay, it's back to defaults. That'll help. Now I can make this focus on it a little better. There we go. There we go. There's our G05 with minigun. And like I said, I do still have the G04 here, so I got the two of them. A red and blue. Let me get line art off finally. There. The red and blue Gundams. They have special weapon on back, beam rifle and shield in hand. They're the exact same kit. They're literally the exact same kit, with just blue and and slightly bigger chest coverings there, so only one vent is exposed instead of both. They're literally the same kit. But that's fine. Alright, let's swap over to just chatting. And I can turn off the Gundam music, because I don't need it now for this. Okay. Whew. So, there we go. Once again. There we go. That's the last of the BB team, guys. This is the last of them. That's it. We got all of them. I have the entire BB team. Expect pictures on Twitter and the Discord of all of them together. All that fun jazz. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad I got all of them, honestly. I got my team. I'm glad I got my entire team now. Feels good. Let's look at schedule. Alright, tomorrow I've got Ratchet and Clank listed for 6, so we should be good for that, I'm pretty sure. We should be good for Ratchet and Clank at 6 tomorrow. So, I'm going to send everyone off to Lumimari. She's currently playing Helldivers 2. Hell yeah, fighting for good old democracy. Yeah. Ugh. Sorry. So, yeah, thanks, everybody for watching, commenting, lurking. Thanks again for the follows, and thank you again, Katie, for the raid. Appreciate it very, very much. No worries, Nichols. No worries. So, again, next time you guys will see me should be tomorrow around 6-ish for some more Ratchet and Clank. So I hope everyone has themselves a great rest of their night, and let's send some love off to Mari.